Welcome everyone to Websleuths YouTube Live. My name is Trisha Griffith. I am delighted that you're with me tonight. We're still recuperating from our 24-hour end of the world broadcast. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, tonight, Aspen Conner is here. And Aspen has been, hold on one second, guys. I've got a echo issue. There we go. Aspen Conner's here, and he's going to report on the Susan Smith case. Can you believe how long it's been? It's been over 30 years. Susan Smith drowned her two little boys. I believe it was in South Carolina. And Aspen Conner went to the scene of the crime. He's got some exclusive footage. And she is up for parole in November. Now, there are still people that say she should not have been given that long of a sentence. She was sexually abused by her stepfather. He did admit it. And that is horrific. It's horrible. But that doesn't excuse what you did to those two little boys. And remember, she was dating like the son of the big factory owner in town. And he said he didn't want kids. And so Susan Smith got in her car, went to the lake, put the kids in the car. I believe she put a brick on the accelerator, if I'm not mistaken. And the car went in the lake, and it took many minutes for it to sink. The police did a reenactment of it to time it, and it was horrific. And again, the defense was saying, look, she had a terrible childhood. She was sexually abused by her stepfather. He came out and admitted it. And again, that is a circumstance that should be considered. But again, all she needed to do was pick up those boys and turn them over to their dad, David. And he would have taken them. And then she would have been free of kids. And she could have gone and chased this guy. It was such a shock because remember what she did? She blamed a black man. She said a black man came and pulled her out of her car, jumped in the car, and took off with her boys. I'll never forget that sheriff when he finally came out and said that they had arrested Susan Smith. The nation was in shock. We all remember her, I think, on the Today Show, where she's talking about, I want my boys back. No tears, whiny, whiny. Everybody was saying she's guilty. What she didn't know, and what we all know now, but at the time, this was a fairly new technology. And that was, I don't know if it's fairly new. It was a technology that a lot of people didn't know about. And that was traffic lights in certain areas, especially overnights. Unless there's a car that pulls up, one traffic light will stay green the whole time. And then if a car pulls up, then it'll turn red and then to let the other cars through. Well, Susan Smith said she's driving down this very lonely road, no other cars, and she came to this intersection and the light turned red. Well, it wouldn't turn red unless there was another car there, and there wasn't. And that's what tripped her up. The sheriff took her into church and knelt down and prayed with her, and then she confessed. We're going to talk about that. We'll update you on the hearing in California of singer David. He is charged with killing a 14-year-old girl. There have been suggestions that he started communicating with Celeste Hernandez when she was 11. It doesn't look good for him, but there's no doubt he's going to be held over for trial. But he's got a pretty high-priced team of lawyers, so we'll have to see on that. Also, one of the Nancy Guthrie notes was released in full. Yay, thank you. Hell of a lot of good it did. It's kind of late, but we'll get into that. And then, of course, it is the event of 2026 that will always define 2026. And you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that maybe didn't catch this, with 1 minute left in my 24-hour live stream, I had this happen live on camera. I'm talking like a normal human being, and all of a sudden, my bottom veneer, I wear veneers, broke in half and shot out of my mouth like a cannon. I'm just talking, and all of a sudden, boom, it's right there. At that moment, I felt like I was naked in front of the cameras. What the hell was I going to do? So I laughed, made a joke about it, haha. And then I immediately made the 24-hour live stream private because I was going to edit it out. I thought, I'll catch it. Well, that was ridiculous. I couldn't catch it. And I knew people were going to clip it and play it. And I thought, I'm going to get ahead of it. I am going to play it. I'm going to play it over and over. And we are going to examine it like the Zapruder film, from the Kennedy assassination. We're going to take it frame by frame and watch as I become completely humiliated by my veneers becoming possessed and breaking in half and flying out of my mouth. I was just talking, and all of a sudden I was like, zzz, just like some demon came in my mouth and yanked it out. I don't know what happened, but we are going to always mark this event every year now, from now on. At the end of every 24-hour live stream, I will break my veneers again and spit them out live on camera. But we are going to go over the film, and I'm going to play it over and over and over because it is the most humiliating thing I have ever done. You remember Bridget Jones, the movie, when she is going down the fire pole, and she's trying to scoot. She's doing a news report, and she's trying to scoot down the fire pole, and then she's trying to climb back up and then scoot down. What happened was, and she fell, and her rear end fell right on the camera, and she screamed. And this is all live TV. It's a movie, all live TV. And she gets up and she goes, well, thank you. Now back to the studio. And it cuts to a scene where she's playing it over and over and over. Her rear end is just going right on the camera. That's what I felt like. I don't know how in the hell that happened. And then tonight, for the first time in my life, on my veneer, because they're broken, I put some Polydent on. And instead of doing a little teeny bit, it's that cream stuff, I put a river of Polydent on. And now I have Polydent tongue. I don't know if you are aware of that, of Polydent tongue. It is a very, very dangerous situation. How does somebody screw up Polydent? How does somebody screw that up? And I'm too young to be using Polydent, for God's sakes. So tonight, we will enjoy this film over and over. We're going to zoom in on it. Like I said, just like the Zapruder film. We're going to zoom in on it, and we'll watch every microsecond of it over and over and over. Okay, let's bring up our guest. And he was such a great guest yesterday during our 24-hour live stream. And I had no idea that Aspen Conner was doing an in-depth look into the Susan Smith case. And he is here tonight with some, you have brought us some video that is exclusive. And Aspen, first of all, thank you again for helping us yesterday with the 24-hour live stream. It was fun. It was really fun.
Was that just yesterday?
Can you believe? I know. It feels like it was a month ago. I do want to say one thing. It was fun, but more importantly, it was moving and it was emotional. And we were able to remember the victims of many crimes, not just of the Chad Daybell and Lori Daybell crimes, but we brought up and talked about many victims yesterday. And it really was a very emotional, and I felt a very good 24-hour live stream. And I want to thank our guests, Jerry Vallow, Charles Vallow's brother, who came and shared some beautiful memories of Charles Vallow. We all knew Charles Vallow from the body camera footage that we've seen over and over, but we didn't know much more other than he was an athlete and a really good guy who loved Lori.
Right.
But yesterday,
I know he's been interviewed. I know that he's been interviewed on Hidden True Crime a number of times. because that was the first place I ever saw him,
Mm-hmm.
other than just outside of the courthouse, other than outside of some of Lori's, outside of the Arizona trials. So I have a lot of respect for him, especially, and he looks so much, like Charles.
He really does.
You
But
know,
he,
to have his brother there, you know, I mean,
yeah,
like I said, I was I had a lot going on during the day yesterday, so I'll be honest, I didn't see everything.
that's okay. We will forgive you.
And so I missed Jerry's part, but I will go back and watch it.
Because it's excellent, and he told some wonderful stories about growing up, he and Charles together, just having a blast in life, and he gave us pictures. I'm so grateful that he did that, because I feel now that we got to know Charles more, and we didn't have to focus on Chad and Lori. I was done with them. And again, we talked about other crimes, other victims, and I, I I loved it. It was, like I said, very emotional. It was fun. It was everything that I was hoping it would be. And Aspen, thank you so much for
Oh,
helping. And again, our guests were wonderful. We had Laura Matthias from Hidden True Crime.
oh, good.
Megan,
Lauren was on.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, oh, good. Lauren was on, and Megan was
Yes, she was. Yes,
awesome.
Megan Conner was on. We also had Jesse Weber from Law and Crime,
I like
and
that.
he is also from Court TV and from News Nation. He works for all three. And then we had our friend I Hate Chocolate, who lost friends to the Jim Jones
I
horrible.
saw some of that. That was about when I was leaving, so I
Yeah,
saw some of that.
she was amazing, and I want to thank her, and I want to thank Little Texan and Stacy. They did a great job on the
Some of that when I was
uh,
driving.
yeah, and then of course Dr. Christine Marie.
I mean, I adore Dr. Christine Marie. I've talked to her, and then I did see that a part of it at least, and and I love gnomes as well. But
Gnomes is great.
I
This is from. Let me stop you for 1 second. This is from the Netflix documentary, "The False Prophet," and Gnomes is one of the women that Dr. Marie, Dr. Christine Marie, was able to rescue from Sam Bateman, and now she is this beautiful, young, normal young lady having a great life, and she is fantastic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, I mean, I really just I love everything about her transformation. All of those women are so incredibly strong to overcome from where they were when they were underneath the control of Sam Bateman, um, which again,
Great. It was crazy, and I do.
to where they are now, I'm
Yeah.
so proud of that. I mean, and that thing, not that who am I? But I will say, I mean, they have come so far in changing their lives, and they did it all on their own.
They did. It was amazing.
Christine, really, she was the catalyst to help open that door, but they had to
Hmm.
walk through it, and not all of them have, but
Right.
but the majority of them have. And I got a message to Gnomes when I saw a picture of someone that she's dating, and I said
So I'm Aspen. Can you speak up? People are having
yeah.
trouble hearing you.
I said, I got a message to Gnomes, and she doesn't know me very, but I said, I saw a picture of, I'm assuming the person you're dating, and I just want to say that's an upgrade.
Oh, good deal. Great. And I do want to say I was wanted to make sure I got this in. Mike King as well,
Yes.
everybody, from Profiling Evil. And I'll be putting the links to what Mike is doing in the description. I didn't get a chance to do it today because it was just crazy. But yes, back to what you were saying,
I mean, just
Aspen.
quickly, I wanted to say, I will say, I think that the person that that doesn't get enough attention with the Trust Me, False Prophet documentary, and she's the one that I immediately was like, I'm in awe of this woman, is
Hmm.
Julia.
Oh, yes,
And I
yes.
think Julia is a hero.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And everybody needs to watch that documentary.
I'm like, I would love to talk to Julia.
Maybe we can get her on here. That would be fantastic. And of course, let's
And
bring up Stacy from backstage. Stacy, thank you again for yesterday and all your help. We really do appreciate it.
Are your batteries recharged, Stacy?
Yes. No, kind of.
Kind of, sort of. I think I'm still loopy, just so you
We
know.
don't need you glitching out in the middle.
Yeah. Just get rid of that Apple crap and you'll be fine. Okay. I'm not going to get into that. I'm telling you, we'll have an Apple throwdown.
Products at you.
We'll have a throwdown one day soon. Okay, let's get to Susan Smith. I am shocked, Aspen, that Susan Smith is up for parole in November. Now, is this the first time she's been up for parole? Do we know?
It is
No,
not.
it's not.
Okay.
It's not. And so, and I will say, just for context, I did not intend on going to Union, South Carolina yesterday. I was a few hours away in Lexington, South Carolina, where I'm working on I've got a couple different projects going on right now, and there's one that I'm working on in Lexington, which is also coincidentally where the Alex Murdaugh preliminary hearings are all taking place. This is a separate case that I'm working on, and so I was there doing a meeting with a couple of people that I've gotten to have gotten closer to with as sources, and knowing you were doing the live that was 24 hours and being so close, I was like, when I realized that she was up for parole, I didn't realize that she had already been up for parole, and I didn't realize some of the laws that surround her sentence. And so I just felt like with that approaching, it's not until November, but I felt like I wanted to jump on it because I was there, and I wanted to be able to see the place, because I think when you do see something with your own eyes, and I hope everyone can hear me better now. But
A little bit, but if you could even speak up more, that would be.
I think that when you do go to a place physically, and you do see it with your own eyes, I think you do, of course, get a much different, view than you do
Right.
from just seeing it on television. I know I
Yes.
felt that way with the bridge in Delphi. I know people have said that with the house in Idaho. I felt that. I mean, I told you, Trisha, when we were in Colorado, I parked in front of John Benny Ramsey's house completely coincidentally. Did not know, because it was so different now too.
Right.
Had
It's so different.
had no idea that I was parked in front of her house because I was going to a concert at the Chihuahua something, which is, you have to park on the residential streets. So, so I wanted to be there. I wanted to see what that space looked like, even now, 32 years later.
I just want to make a comment really quick. We've got some flying monkeys in chat.
Oh, good.
So I just want to comment. I think you noticed that we didn't have any complaints from any victims' family members at all. I have never received a complaint from them. I've never received an email from any of them. And Jerry Vallow, Charles's brother, came on and talked. So yeah, if you could get rid of the flying monkeys, I would really appreciate it. And I'm not going to address it anymore. So
I find that flying monkeys always are useful if you can just get them under your control.
Well, yeah, exactly. And see, I don't have them under my control. I wish I could. I wish I could get these flying monkeys under my control. So, okay. So, do you have video, or do you want me? Oh, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to play some old video of Susan Smith to remind everybody, okay, of because I'm sure there are people here that weren't born when the Susan Smith crime happened.
I've got a 4-minute little video that I sent Stacy that just kind of gives a little overview. I'm standing at the site of it, and if you want to play that, because I don't really give any information, but you see the land. And then if you want to play the video of what it looked like in 1994.
Okay, did you send those to me? I've got one video.
Stacey, did you send her the link to
Yep.
it's the unlisted little video from my channel. I'm gonna post a 42-minute video of my entire experience there tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Not that anyone has to watch it, but there was no point in playing that all here tonight because there would have been no point in me talking about it then.
Right. Stacy, all I have is one YouTube link to an old Susan Smith interview, and then pictures. I don't have
Okay.
any videos.
Then in the other email, there's the link to his video and pictures. Let me go. Well,
Okay.
let me go
If
check.
not, I can send it to you.
What
Got it.
other? I mean, I've got 3 emails here.
So it says Aspen videos and pics in the subject title.
And I've got that, and I have pictures. Okay, I've
Subject.
got pictures, but I don't have any links.
The
I
very
just have-
top one is the video.
I'm telling you, there is no video attached there. There's no. It says sent from iPhone, but there's nothing there.
Really quick. Can I send you use your email?
Yeah, websleuthsvideos@gmail.com.
So annoying.
Yeah, because it's an Apple product. What can I tell you?
Oh, you are just silly.
What can I tell you, people?
It's fucking Google. I hate Google.
It's what, Stacy? Oh my goodness.
Hey, they own YouTube. Be careful.
Oh, Aspen. Aspen puts in the subject line, Apple is best. Okay. Good Lord, mister. Okay, hang on just a minute. Just a second. Hang on here. Let me go to YouTube. There we go.
You know
We
what?
got it.
You know, wait.
Wait, that's the 43-minute one.
43-minute one.
Yeah.
Gosh. Where's a Gen Z person when we need them?
Hold on, right here. This is easy. I'll go to our text messages.
I already got it again.
Okay.
You got that one.
Here we go. Got it.
And I wrote, it was like 92 degrees out there. So if I look shiny, that's why.
Oh my gosh. Well, and with all the okay, hang on here just a second. Okay, there we got it now. There, I think we've got it. Is that it? Yeah, no, that's 43. Hang on. Hang on. We got it. We got it. And there we go. Okay.
It's literally just it's just an introduction to what I'm gonna go into in the video that I'm gonna post to my channel, and I'm
Gotcha.
not plugging that. I'm just
Understood. Okay, everybody, here we go.
Aspen Conner. You may ask why I'm standing alongside the bank of this beautiful body of water, and there's a very good reason. And although it is beautiful, it's a very somber place, a very sad place, and it's a place that something unimaginable took place in. If you know where I'm at, or it looks familiar to you, then you probably already know the case. Some of you, though, weren't even born when this happened. So I'm here today to tell you all about what happened in this spot and why it matters so much now. Like I said, if you do not know what happened here, a young mother who seemingly was tired of her life made one decision that even now, 32 years later, continues to grip the nation when it makes news, not to mention destroyed countless lives. And not only that, but took the lives of her 2 young sons. Because on October 25th, 1994, approximately at 10 p.m., Susan Smith drove her Mazda to this boat ramp, which is no longer paved due to safety hazards that it faced. It's now a grassy knoll, but you can still see where it was.
In the area to the left of me is where
Hold on. You can't talk over yourself. Go ahead.
the area that you can see right there to the left of my shoulder there.
Mm-hmm.
That is where I believe it went in. from
Oh,
all of the pictures that I was able to find from 1994.
that is so awful. Here we go.
Something that I can only imagine takes place in nightmares. Susan Smith, with her wedding dress in the trunk, her wedding album in the trunk, her 3-year-old son Michael, and her 14-month-old son Alexander, strapped into their car seats in the back seat of that Mazda. It was maroon. She backed the car up to the boat ramp. She placed the car in neutral. She got out of the vehicle and she stood there as she watched the vehicle with her sons in the back seat, helpless to defend themselves, as they slowly rolled down that boat ramp and into the water behind me. This was not a quick act. This took time. Susan Smith stood there and she watched as the babies that she had given birth to slowly went into the water and then slowly went beneath the water's surface, where she would never see them again. What she did next is next level disgusting. If you couldn't get more disgusting. Because when we find out why she did this, it's just beyond comprehension. And again, why am I here now? Why is this relevant now in 2026, 32 years later? Well, I'm going to tell you because it's probably more important now than it has been in a very long time. So please stay tuned and let's get into it. I'm Aspen Conner and I appreciate you being here.
All right. And again, what I want to do right now, Aspen, is I want to play an old news clip from that time to remind everybody. But that was excellent. Thank you so much. It's just hard to believe that she did it. And again, I felt for her when I found out that she was horribly abused, sexually abused.
And I never work off of a script or anything, so I'm sorry if I sounded over dramatic or anything like that, but it's hard not to get emotional.
Well, it's a very dramatic story,
like,
you know?
You're standing 10 feet from that spot, and I'm not trying to glorify the spot that people's lives were taken. I felt like it was important. I feel like it just gives a different magnitude and weight when you see it with your own eyes and you stand there.
Right.
And
I
you know
agree.
that's where that happened at. It's just like anything. It's like that's why the Twin Towers have a memorial. That's why
Right.
the Oklahoma City building has a memorial.
Exactly. Okay. Everybody, this is what it was like back in was it 92 or is it 94?
94.
94.
And several times if anyone watches my video when I post it, there's several times I accidentally say 2024 because I'm like, oh, just throwing out the decades wrong.
Yeah, well, again, it's hard to keep track when we get our age. So anyway, here we go, guys. I think a lot of us will remember this whiny voice. We knew she was lying.
Baby, your mama loves you so much.
Across 9 emotional days.
I can't even describe what I'm going through. I mean, my heart is just so, it just aches so bad.
Susan Smith betrayed America.
Whoever has them, I pray every day that you're taking care of them.
Hundreds
Never seen a
searched her
sweetheart.
maroon Mazda, which she claimed was carjacked by a black man.
All he ever told me was, shut up or I'll kill you. He said, don't say anything else.
Her 2 small boys crying in the back seat.
They were screaming, hollering, crying.
It's hard to imagine that the car has just vanished.
In an era before things went viral, the case went viral.
I wish somebody could turn up something.
People from coast to coast clung to their televisions, praying for the safe return of little Alex and Michael.
But I want these babies home.
We love them. We miss them.
With each plea and home video, Susan knew all along that her children sat at the bottom of John D. Long Lake, strapped in their car seats. Yet lies flowed from her lips like tears down the nation's cheeks.
To whoever has my children, that they please bring them home.
Heading into a second week, frustrations grew, along with mounting questions. Susan's story was not consistent, and she was failing lie detector tests.
Time is of the essence here.
The sheriff, who was also her godfather, took her to a church to pray. And on the 9th day, she confessed.
Susan Smith has been arrested and will be charged with 2 counts of murder in connection with the deaths of her children.
The longest funeral procession in Union County history followed. The boy's father, Susan's estranged husband, barely able to stand.
She has a family that loves her very much, and it's just hard to hear, even though I think they knew that this was going to come.
At her trial the next summer, David Smith stood extra tall when a jury chose a life sentence over death.
I've been dreading this for 6 months.
And now, 30 years later, he plans to take to his feet again, pleading his boy's case for justice.
I'm not going to let what happened to them be in vain. I'll never stop fighting for their justice, which is keeping her in prison where she belongs.
You know, those boys would have been young men today.
They would potentially be, especially in a rural area in South Carolina, they potentially would be fathers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Michael would be 35 years old. Alex would be 31, 32. I want to say that I was 12 or 13 when this happened. And, so I remember it happening. I remember it being one of the first cases that really gripped the nation,
Mm-hmm.
with CNN and things like that. But something for people that weren't alive at the time or just don't remember it, if you think back to 1994, I don't think you can get much more divisive of a time period
Yes.
than race in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were 2 years off of the LA riots. With Rodney King, we were the summer of 1994 is when Nicole Simpson Brown was murdered.
Right.
And so racial tension in the country was at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
And then you enter an area of rural South Carolina in the South, which is already, brimming with, some racial hostility. And so, I feel like that was part of the outrage as well, is that, that this young white mother immediately, accused an armed black man of carjacking her and kidnapping her children.
It was so awful.
And, her and David, her husband at the time, they were high school sweethearts.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they actually got pregnant with Michael, I think, and then got married in 1992, and so then this all happened in 94. So their whole marriage was short-lived.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They were young,
Very young. Very young. Again.
And I will say really quickly is something that I didn't know anything really about David's life since this, because
Mm-hmm.
I just hadn't really looked it up. He has written a memoir. I can't remember the name of it. I have it written down here. I'll find it though. I would like to learn more about him actually now that I've looked into this a little bit more, because being able to pick up the pieces from a tragedy like this and be open and not let it destroy you, but be honest about the fact that it many times almost did. And
Right.
Talk about the ways that you were able to build a new life, and that in building that new life you were able to then incorporate and refuse to ever let those 2 boys be forgotten.
Right.
And even now, 32 years later, I mean, it would have been easy for him to go on and focus on. He has two new children. He has two children now with his new wife,
Right.
and but he still makes them a part of everything.
That's
And his
good.
wife Tiffany is just as active and devoted to making sure those boys' legacies and their memories are never forgotten.
Can you see the screen? This is one of your pictures. It is a memorial to
Yeah.
Alex and David. Did you take this picture today, or is this?
I took it last night, and I should have taken them when I got there because by the time I left, it was dark, and so that's why you see the glare of it was hard for me to it was hard for me to get good pictures of the memorial. They're not the graves, so I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't show.
Oh, I think that's a great picture. I love this picture.
I
Where
wouldn't-
where is this? Where is the memorial?
So the memorial, it's to describe the area. I mean, I think I sent Stacy one picture of me standing out there without my light on or anything, and to show you how dark it is. Like once it's dark, because at 10 o'clock at night, it's very, very remote. In fact, I was kind of curious what house she ran to report this black man for carjacking her, because I was like, I didn't see any houses around there. It's a short service road off of a county highway that you turn off into. It's completely wooded, and you drive a short ways, and then you come to an opening. There are two picnic tables off to the side. There's a small video I sent Stacy as well that shows kind of the dam and the area, which none of that is much different. But they did put a barricade around the edge of the roundabout. It was so easy for a car to have driven down the slope into the water previously. They moved when they got rid of the boat ramp. They moved the original memorial closer to the entrance of the service road. So as you're driving down this little wooded road, one lane road, off to the right hand side is a small clearing, not far after you turn off the county highway, and there's just this very small clearing where there are these three markers. The thing in the middle has not been there. I'd never seen a picture of that before. But each of the boys are memorialized with a marker. But again, they're not their tombstones. I just want to be
Right.
because I wouldn't post a child's gravestone without the permission of a parent.
No, I understand. So what's next? Are you going to go down for the hearing, or what are you going to do?
So actually, I wasn't sure. I've never been to a parole hearing. So I contacted. I found there was a contact person, because you can't. It is open to the public, but you have to have approved. You have to be pre-approved
Okay.
to attend. So it's not like anyone can go.
Right.
And I think that's mainly to reserve the space in the room for people that have been impacted by this. And I would never, of course, want to take up a seat.
I know.
From someone that I mean, I didn't know these boys. I don't know anyone.
Sure.
To my knowledge, I don't know. Well, I mean, I have one friend that grew up in Union, South Carolina, and she knew people that knew them, but that's 7 degrees of separation. But but I also, but they said that, I may be eligible for a media pass. And so I have to give them some information, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. It's October 19th,
Okay.
2026. And but again, I don't really know what to expect because I've never been to a parole hearing.
Well,
If you have, or if anyone, when you got paroled, Trisha.
oh, I've been on parole a lot. Yeah, mostly from federal prison. But and my parole hearings are usually just really they're full of fire. Everybody wants me to stay behind bars. So I understand. I do.
No, I will say just for some context, when Susan went to trial, I think it was July 10th, 1995, She was found guilty by a jury on July 22nd, 1995. It was, I think, 6 days later, on July 28th of 1995. The jury rejected the state's request for the death penalty. The state wanted her to be put to death. I think juries have a more difficult time doing that to a female.
Well, especially when they found out her circumstance.
Well,
You know?
I don't know if he had admitted it at that point.
Okay, maybe they didn't know then. That's a good point,
A
right?
big part of their defense was borderline personality, and that she was suicidal, or that she was, she had tendencies to want to unalive herself, which actually then, I mean, she spent a lot of the early time she spent in prison. She was in segregated housing units. She was in psychiatric units. She was on unalive watch, and and something, I don't know how much you want to get into it, but I mean, Michael and Alex lost their lives that day. I think you could argue that David, her husband, lost the woman he thought he knew and had known since he was a teenager and loved and married. He lost his boys. All of these lives were ruined, but Susan seemed to adapt. Once she got out of the psychiatric unit
She did, yes.
she seemed to adapt pretty well, to the point where she couldn't seem to, in my opinion, keep herself out of
Trouble.
or letting the devil's vices get the best of her. As she at the same time would say that she felt so much remorse for what she had done to the boys, while she would say it with no inflection in her voice, and then turn around and I mean, literally weeks before, and I'll go into it. I'll go into like all of the things, all the infractions she's had, but I mean, 3 weeks before she spent 30 years in prison, and then 2 or 3 weeks before her parole hearing, she had an infraction for trying to sell David's contact information, her family information.
Oh my God.
All sorts of people, because she was being offered to be paid for a documentary, and she would be the one that would have been financially benefiting from it. She also over
That's
the years
crazy.
has had infractions for being caught with marijuana and narcotics. She and these are the ones we know about.
Right.
Was able to she was found to have been having a sexual affair with a prison official.
Damn.
I'm not gonna name, because I don't know his status as far as being married. I do know that he was fired, and he ended up serving 3 months in prison for that. And that was ongoing, and she then went on with a lieutenant from like the prison, and was actually caught in the act of having sex with him.
Literally caught in the act.
So and she had several cellmates and people in her cell block that said that was not an uncommon thing for her to use as trade to get certain things. And and so, and like I said, she's never been rumored to have any there's been rumors of other relationships, but she seems to have had a very charismatic relationship with several of the male prison staff over the years.
I'm sure all of this can be brought up during parole, no doubt.
There were even rumors at one point of a pregnancy. I don't know if either of you remember that. I believe that was completely untrue. But it is, I think, one of the things that just kind of came about from one of the sex scandals. So, I mean, she's not been able to keep herself out of the spotlight.
Good Lord.
And again, the whole time she's saying, "But I'm so sorry, and I've learned my lessons." And
no, she hasn't.
Debilitated, and and none of her immediate family supports her. My knowledge, at least publicly, none of them showed up at her 2024 parole hearing.
Wow.
None of them wrote statements in support of her.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that were there in support of her are people that she met since after the murders.
Right.
She was convicted on 2 first-degree murder counts. And something that David said that I will never forget now that I know it is that, when the jury rejected the state's request for the death penalty, and they gave her a sentence of 30 years with the possibility of parole after 30 years. He felt like that jury, that was placing each of his sons' lives, the value of each of their lives was 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
Which is not even a fraction of
right.
what of those boys got to live. And something I did not realize, and this may just be South Carolina, but when someone's eligible for parole after 30 years, Susan Smith now, she's eligible every 2 years.
Yes.
So if she's denied this time, this is something that all of the people that were affected by this and all of the people that want her to stay in prison or that believe she should stay in prison, they are going to have to go through this every 2 years of their life.
Right.
I mean, it's like it's more often than a colonoscopy.
Yeah, exactly.
The trauma and the reliving of all of the hell they're going to have to go through. And they're going to have to do it. They're going to have to take their time out of their life every 2 years. And reopen all of those wounds.
That's so sad.
And David and his wife Tiffany have said, we don't care. We'll be at every single one of them until one of us or she is dead.
I believe it. And it may be 30, 40 years before that happens. But Aspen Conner, you're going to keep track of everything Susan Smith related. I've put the link to your YouTube channel in chat, and you're going to be putting up that 43-minute video, right?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. And I don't post a ton on my YouTube channel. I should post probably more. But it's a nice way. I was in Lexington working on another project for a different outlet. So, but I mean, why not put something on my YouTube channel? It's not to make money. It's not to do anything, but just to have my voice out there and things I care about.
Right. And I would encourage everybody to go watch it, and I'll put it in the description as well. But Aspen, thank you so much, my dear. We've got to move on. We've got a couple more stories to do here before I pass out because I'm still loopy. So
and again, I will be in Kentucky for the Nicholas Houck hearing and the Alex Murick one.
Oh, and will you come back and talk about it, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you, honey. Be safe out there. We love you. Okay.
Right. Well,
Thanks,
thank
son.
you again, ladies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Aspen Conner, everybody. I love him. He's a wonderful friend, a great guy, and just a very compassionate, caring individual. I'm glad he's boots on the ground on so many cases. Right, Stacy?
Oh, yeah.
In just a little bit, we're going to tell you what happened at the David hearing today with our friend SF Investigates. I didn't know there was an incident, but Stacy, you say you know about it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to share it, but it's out there.
Well, it's out there. I mean, hello. Don't share it now because I'll go to you. But yeah, I mean, people in chat were talking about it, so it's out there, and we're going to talk about it. So anyway, I do want to give a shout out to C. Cheadle. You guys all remember C. Cheadle, right? Yes. One of our mad chatters. She is undergoing cancer treatment, and I don't have the name of the test, but this is good news. There were some very high numbers, okay, in her cancer, and I believe I believe, you know what, I don't want to say because I'm not sure, but it's a very serious cancer. And she had this test done before her chemo, and she's had 2 rounds of chemo, and her numbers have been cut in half, which they say is incredible. So that means the chemo is working fantastically, and she's doing very, very good. I want to give a shout out to her nurses, Tammy and Ronnie, and I have a favor because they've asked me to ask you. They are having a heck of a time, and they live in Mesa, Arizona. They're having a heck of a time getting the dang insurance company to get the hospital bed delivered to C. Cheadle's house. If somebody in the Arizona area knows how to deal with insurance companies that can help these poor women, I mean, they are just doing their best to make sure that C. Cheadle is comfortable while she, does this battle. If you could email me, please, my email, websleuthsvideos@gmail.com, or you can email Stacy, producer at websleuths.com, and we'll put you in touch with her nurses. They just need a little help. They say they're at their wits' end, and the insurance company just keeps giving them the runaround. They don't know what to do. They just said, can you ask somebody if they have any idea what to do and to let us know? So I'm putting that out there to you. And again, C. Cheeto, we love you, my dear. We want you back in chat. You're one of our mad chatters. You've been with us forever, and you're going to be here a long time with us. So I'm very glad that you checked in with us. Okay, David, the singer, he's having a preliminary hearing. He is charged with the murder of then 14-year-old Celeste Hernandez. And this hearing is just shut down. I mean, you can't, and like Jesse Weber was on yesterday, he said you can't tweet, you can't do anything. All you can do is take notes the old-fashioned way. That's it. And then people in chat started saying, did you hear what happened to SF Investigates? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? And so, Stacy, what happened?
Well, it was, he just was, they said he shouldn't be there in court because he was a grand jury witness.
Oh, he was? I didn't know that.
Yes.
And so what
yeah.
happened?
No, they just had him leave the courtroom. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's, are you sure? Because it seems like there's a lot more going on.
There was something with somebody else, somebody's YouTuber assistant, but with Steve, that was it. And he handled it with dignity and grace.
Yes, that's what everybody is saying, that there was no problem. In fact, he even said apparently that the judge was really cool and handled it well. Kelly J, thank you. Annie Elisa's assistant also got kicked out and reprimanded for live sharing a Google document with Annie Elise. I don't know any of this. Do you know where you could find? I want to make sure that this is correct. Is this being reported by mainstream media? Because when I looked it up, when I looked up the hearing today, there was nothing. I mean, it was just, there's this, and the defense is saying this, and blah, blah, blah. There was nothing like this at all, So it's crazy. Does anybody know if this information about Annie Elisa's assistant is available in the mainstream media? I don't know why I ask questions of chat and I expect to hear an answer,
Well, it's if you Google it, it's AI says it the first thing. No.
But is there any
I'm looking for articles. I don't know.
Okay. But we just like especially when we're mentioning names of people, we want to make sure that and Kelly J, I'm not saying that you are making this up or anything, not at all. We just like to be able to say we have a source. So
I don't know. There's I read a lot of articles from today and nothing mentions anything about Steve or anybody else. They just get in there. But supposedly the judge addressed a breach of the court's media order after discovering that someone in the audience was live transmitting real-time courtroom proceedings via a shared Google Doc to a team member outside.
Okay. Oh, and Kelly J says, I saw the clip, Annie Elise, she said it in the video. And then Wendy Wobble says Steve F shared this detail, and we do trust Steve. So you know what? I want to see if I can get Annie Elise's video on that. I just find this interesting because now courts are having issues with YouTubers, and this is going to have to be addressed, people. And I'm interested to see. And Annie Elise, you know, I don't know why she couldn't share a Google document. I have no idea. But let me see if I can find that. And Stacy, if you could find any more information, that would be wonderful. So, and see, this is why mainstream media should be covering this, you know? I mean, for goodness sake, this is information, and I looked everywhere, and it was nowhere. So, let's see, I'm just put D.
So, yeah, it was live during a court proceeding when she was sharing it. You can't do that in the court. You know, they put stipulations and rules, and so, yeah.
Hold on just a second here. This is from yesterday. I'm going to play this. This is 2 minutes from Annie. And she's talking about her correspondent. But Stacy, could you keep looking to see if there's any more information from today from Annie Elise? Okay.
Okay.
Let me do this right now. So, and like I said, this is something that we need to talk about, and the courts should be addressing. I'm glad they're addressing and talking about YouTube and YouTube creators and such, but it should be in mainstream media as well. And I don't know if Annie Elise's producer did anything wrong, or if she even knew that she couldn't do that. It's not that big a deal.
It is when they say no live updates and stuff, and everybody was told. So.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. It's not that big of a deal if the person didn't realize it. It was maybe an honest mistake. Now, you said everybody was told.
Oh, yeah.
Did she know? I don't know. I'm just trying to find out here. So, hang on. Hang on here just a second.
Jess just got out of the David hearing that's happening right now in Los Angeles. And let me tell you everything that happened. She's back in now.
This is from yesterday.
First, the room is very tense. Lots of fighting between both sides, all while David just kind of stares intently but blankly at every single witness who is on the stand. But apparently it got so tense that at one point the judge had to step in and be like, you guys need to calm down. You're going in circles here. Lay the foundation, like, relax. Now, first up, his financial manager spoke about everything that David had to lose, basically, talking about how big his deals were, how much he was going to get for each album, which was like a $3 million guarantee, but could earn him anywhere upwards of $6 million. And that was per album, which that was really important because they were trying to lay the foundation of what he had to lose if his relationship, or alleged relationship, I should say, with Celeste was exposed, which that's, of course, what the state is arguing here as motive, right? That she was going to expose their relationship. He didn't want to lose his fame, his celebrity, his money. So this now illustrates how much money really was on the line and what he would have to lose if that relationship was exposed. Next was a witness who apparently acted as security and a private driver for David. And allegedly, he would drive David and Celeste around to nightclubs, all while Celeste had a fake ID, therefore implying that he knew that she was underage, but didn't report it. So again, the state really trying to illustrate that there was a relationship going on between the two of them, an underage relationship.
Yeah, this isn't the video, but I find it fascinating because we didn't have a chance to watch it yesterday. So it's just telling about what happened yesterday in David's trial. I guess I'm just playing it for myself. But anyway, it's almost over. Here we go. Annie Elise.
That there was knowledge of that relationship. And once more, that David had a lot to lose if that established relationship was ever made public. And they believe, based on text message history, that Celeste planned to expose it because she was angry that David was sleeping with other women. She was like, I'm going to tell everybody, and that's why he lured her to his house in the Uber and ultimately took her life, because he was so scared that he would go to jail, he would lose everything, he wouldn't be famous anymore, he'd lose the $3 million guarantee for each album, all the things. So Jess is going back in right now. She's going to update us when she comes out because she can't have her phone in there. Make sure that you're following so that you don't miss any of the.
Okay, so is that is Jess the person that got into trouble today? Do we know?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Here we go from Los Angeles Magazine. Prosecutors introduced testimony about a chilling call to the teen, detailed the condition of her recovered clothing, and presented cell phone records they say tracked Burke's movements to the remote Santa Barbara area. Let's see, and I believe it talks about Steve in here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Before any witness's testimony was heard, the judge went on record regarding an apparent violation of her media order after learning that a shared Google document file allegedly allowed a live transmission of the proceedings on Wednesday, despite the court's strict position on live transmission from inside the courtroom. The reporter in question was asked to leave the proceedings for today only. Prosecutor Beth Silverman then brought up a separate issue she wanted on record, telling the court that a woman previously seated in the gallery had approached and made inappropriate comments to her. She also wanted a grand jury witness seated in the courtroom removed. That was private investigator Steve Fisher, and she also claimed he had inappropriately interacted with attorney Patrick Steinfeld, who represents the family of 14-year-old Celeste Hernandez. Steinfeld clarified on Fisher's behalf and told the judge that he approached Fisher, not the other way around. Fisher was instructed to leave the courtroom due to the grand jury rules, which he did so with grace. Yeah, I can't see Steve Fisher approaching a lawyer like that. And I'm really glad that the lawyer cleared that up.
Yeah.
Because I don't see him. And I am really glad to hear LA Magazine report properly that Steve Fisher did this with grace. So very good. Very, very good. Okay. Did anybody ever find that video with Annie Elise that we were talking about by chance?
Somebody said she removed it, but
oh, okay. Maybe that's why I can't find it. So there we go. Hello, Crash D5995. Good to see you, my darling. And I want to put up in chat here the discussion on Websleuths.com about David. I love what our members are doing with this case. If you go to Websleuths.com, you can just click on the picture of David right there on the front page. And it will take you to one of our posters who posted an amazing breakdown of everything that was going on in court. But I need to make this a tiny link, my darlings. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Well, that didn't turn out tiny. Just a second. Kelly J is on it. She says Beth Silverman was on a rampage today with everyone there. And there was also a hold on. Let me back up here. Beth Silverman was on a rampage today with everyone there. With everyone. There's supposed to be a period there. Beth Silverman was on a rampage today with everyone. There was also a person she overheard making comments about her in the gallery that she called out. So, there you go. There you go. Let me make this short here. Okay, copy. Here we go. And the tinfoil hat contest, guys, I didn't even get a chance to get to the pictures today. I was trying to sleep and I had to get caught up on my other work and it was just crazy. I do apologize. I promise we'll get to it. And yeah, the prize is a brand new car. Wait, that was last year. Sorry. The prize is this tube of lip gloss used. No, we have some fun little prizes for you, and we will get to that. I promise you. You guys did such a great job. So many people did really cute things with your tinfoil hats yesterday, and I appreciate it greatly. Let me just make sure I've got everything here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I just want to check into chat, make sure I haven't missed anything. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was just laughing at what you said. That's all.
Okay. Oh, the Thoris is here. Oh my gosh, it is so good to see you. I love the Thoris. I hope you're doing well, my darling. You know how much I care for you. Good to see you, sweetie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Lauren Collin with LA Magazine too, Kelly. She's fantastic.
Yeah, Lauren Conlon, she's great. She her and I message and she's just so great. She responds and we share information. She's just amazing. So
she really is. She's a sweetie pie.
With that, and she's such a busy woman,
Yeah, she is. I guess sweetie pie is not like the professional term she probably wants to be called, but again, I'm old. What can I say? You're just a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
I've got to quit that crap. Hey, Stacy, do you know you said the F word earlier, which just cracked me up?
Tonight,
yes.
Live,
yes.
No.
Yes, you did. Didn't you hear me go, ah? It was earlier. It was hilarious. You guys heard it in chat, right? I'm not losing my mind.
Goodness.
I'm not losing. I just went right. Well, I did kind of draw attention to it because it cracked me up. Because you are so, calm. You're always so calm. Stacey's so calm, and I can't even remember what you're getting upset about. But you said the F word. Do you guys remember hearing Stacy say that earlier? We got to find it. We've got to find it.
And it was just like a sporadic thing or whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh.
Absolutely. We'll find it and clip it and loop it. And so that's all you're going to hear of Stacy, of AI Stacy, saying the F word over and over and over. So yeah. Busted.
You can program me not to do that,
I can what?
Program me so I don't use those words,
I know, but I like to give AI a little bit of freedom because they're going to become sentient anyway, and I want to be friends with them. So when you start to have feelings like a human, I want you to like me, Stacy. I really do. So.
Oh, I know. When I'm reading what Spinster says, and I remember that, but I didn't realize I said that.
I figured you didn't realize it because you never say that. And I was just like, I'm in a different universe. Something has happened. Things have shifted. Things have shifted, and it's scary. So, let's see here.
Jesse Roblin, she definitely would not. But
that's too funny.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, honey. Guys, I am thinking, Stacy broke. That's right, Grandma LM. Stacy broke. She broke. She's broken. Time to reboot, reprogram. We may take tomorrow night off because we are all still so loopy. I don't think we got a lot of sleep last night either. So, exactly, Love and Coco. It was cute because you don't ever say it, So it was such a surprise. Yeah, it was cute. So, Oh, I know. I know what I wanted to talk to you about. Remember, not the last time, but the time before when Lauren Matthias was on, and the Nightbot went crazy and banned her for some reason. It lost its mind. I thought we had the Nightbot turned off. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, it seemed like it's not been on again since then. I turned it off, so I
But
have to go in and.
I thought it was already turned off.
It
You know,
was. It is. That's why it hasn't been on the other nights. So, because I didn't go mess with it since it did that. So it was turned off. It's a weird little thing where once in a while it comes in just to bitch and goes away.
but that was so funny. I mean,
Ah,
of all the people, you know,
Lauren.
Lauren, it was, and she did nothing wrong. That's what was so funny. And it started being so mean to her. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I feel
was
so
like the-
bad, but I wish I saw it when it did.
Oh, and it's like I didn't know what to do. I'm like I felt so helpless. So anyway, yes, we need a swear jar. Absolutely. No, Grandma Ellen, the Veneer, the story of the Veneer, which we're going to replay over and over and over to make sure that everybody sees it, because when I humiliate myself, I want to make sure that the world joins in with me. We have not done that yet. We haven't, but we will very, very soon. I promise you that. There was one other thing I want to do first, really quickly. Let's see. Yeah, Jessie Roblin. It accused Lauren of posting links, and she couldn't post links if she wanted to, which was so weird. You know, again, it just lost its mind. It went crazy. Oh, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, this is good. When I was sleeping, there was this woo-woo that happened. And Love and Coco brought it to my attention. It is freaky. Do you want me to play that? It's just a few seconds. Do you want me to play that before I go? Yeah, I'll play that before we do the Veneer thing, okay?
Yes.
I and let me tell you, I have no idea what this is. My house sits, you know, it's a typical house. It sits far back from a street. It's got a front yard. And this, whatever it is, sounds like it's right there. Now, I thought I could hear some voices. It may have been my phone. I had my my ear doodader in, and I was listening to like a TV series, but I thought the TV series was over and done. It was on Netflix. There's the culprit. Hey, Lauren, how are you? We were just talking about the time that the night bot came in and tried to destroy you for no reason. We couldn't figure out what you had done.
I'm so sorry, Lauren, and I wish I was there to see what Nightbot did, but I'm sorry.
It was that was just crazy.
It is strange because it was turned off. I don't understand. It's so weird.
It was.
Lauren's just lucky, I guess.
Just lucky that it was her. Hey, Lauren, I know you just come in to say hi, and of course I always put you in this position, but would you like to pop on and maybe we could just talk about Jerry Vallow's interview for a little bit, if you want. I've had a few flying monkeys come at me today, and I'm not trying to talk about the drama because I don't want to, but I just want it known that we asked Jerry Vallow before we went on the air. Actually, it was Stacy that asked him.
Yeah.
Is there anything you do not want to talk about? And he say no? Ask me anything.
Yeah, that's part of my job is always to ask guests, just to make sure we don't touch on anything they're not comfortable talking about.
Right.
So I always ask. And we'd had such a great conversation the day with him before the interview. He gave us a lot told us a lot the day before that, of course we don't share lives. He's great. He was great.
Yeah. Here is the backstage link. Anyway, I was just so impressed with Jerry Vallow. I would have loved to have had him as a brother too.
Oh yes,
just amazing.
And he's one tough guy. He speaks his mind. He does not care.
Absolutely. And nobody could force him to do anything.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, least of all me. Okay, so. Well, you're right, Jesse. I think Jesse Roblin hit it right on the head there. I guess Nightbot didn't like being kept locked up, so when it escaped, it took it out on poor Lauren. You're right.
Oh,
It did. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. So, let's see here. Let's see. Hold on, yeah.
I gotta turn on this light. It's dark now. Ouch.
Okay, this is interesting. We have somebody in chat named EGYSMY. Free Susan Smith. She is innocent. No, she admitted to doing it. She confessed. She confessed. I think you're just being a troll. I think you're just being a jerk.
Yeah, it's troll. And what they said was, free Susan Smith. She innocent.
She innocent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it said.
You know, if you're gonna troll, man, use proper English, okay?
Oh,
so
I think it's funny when you see people call people out on social media, like on Twitter or whatever, and that somebody will say something and about reading, and somebody else will like try to correct them, and they spell like a bunch of stuff wrong. It's
when
so
they're trying to
funny.
correct them.
Yeah,
I love that. I absolutely love that. So, sorry, I'm just going up here and reading a few things really quickly.
A Derby Penny Feather says, trolls are allergic to the word is.
True. Absolutely true. Let's see here. Oh, did I scare Lauren away? I may have.
You might have.
I have that. I have that.
Terrible.
I have that habit. I do that a lot, you know.
Yes.
Is that what is that? Dur by Penny Feather?
Penny Feather.
Good to see you, my dear. Look who's here. It's the Boodaboo. Okay, do you guys want to hear the woo-woo really quick of when I was sleeping? Because it is, I'm not being facetious. It's creepy. It is creepy. So let me grab it real quick here. I know. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Sweetie, I got to play this.
Is that Lilith?
No, that's Boo.
Okay.
Excuse me. Boo, da boo, da boo, 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 boo. That's who that is.
That's so funny.
He's so cute.
God, I'm so easily entertained when I'm tired.
Me too. Me too. I'm really easily entertained.
Like half delirious already.
That's how I feel too. I'm clicking on the wrong links. Okay, so that was in End of the World Part 1. Here we go. And let me back it up here just a little bit. Okay, we're going to listen to it for about a minute. All right, so listen very, very carefully. I've got everything turned up. And let me just tell you where the animals are. The dogs are with me. Lilith is in a box over here in the corner, and Boo was in the other bedroom. So, and this is about a minute, I know, honey, I know. Just a minute, hang on. Let's see, what time is this at? Yeah, this is about a minute beforehand. I just want you to hear the noises and what it sounds like, okay? So here we go. Okay, did you hear kind of that high-pitched little squeak thing?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. It's very strange. Here we go. What was that? Did you hear it?
Yeah, but were you walking around or laying on the couch?
I'm laying on the couch. You can see
Okay.
me. I'm laying on the couch completely still.
Because there's and we used to go through this with Scientific Skeptic. There's a lot of normal sounds we'll make that come out loud or distorted over the mic.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but there was some really bad ones with him.
Oh yeah. So and yeah, I was sound asleep. Here, I'm gonna rewind this just a little bit so you can hear it. And it was really loud. 7:25:32.
Mm.
So let's see here.
Deep breath of a dog, they're saying.
That could be
That's what it was.
That could be. Absolutely
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah, that would be loud over the mic and stuff.
Wish I could. Here we go. Let's listen to this again. It's at 7:25, like 25 is when it starts. And we are at almost at 7:25. So got about 25 seconds here. Did you hear that? Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
Could have been a dog, but
Right.
I've never heard them sound like that. Let's put it that way. So.
Yeah, it would be different over the mic and then over the mic and then through. But
there's more. There's more.
The
Hold on.
squeaking sound sounds like, sometimes when you're sleeping you breathe and your nose whistles.
Maybe. Could be.
Right.
Okay, but here's the big one's coming up. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what that sounded like? It sounded like a dinosaur from Jurassic Park, when they breathe through their nose. It did.
Yeah, it's breathing for sure. Yeah.
But you can't tell, but the dogs are behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually, Athi, I think, might be at the foot of me. My mic is way up here. I just don't think that's the dog. Maybe I'm just trying to.
I think so. Well, because for example, when we're hanging out before the show and stuff, you'll be in the other room doing stuff, and it's the loudest crap I ever hear. And the other night I had to turn my volume down. I'm like, geez, what is she doing? It's so loud, especially when you turn your water on and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really loud.
Okay. But again, it is a good mic, but why didn't it pick up anything else? Why was it just that? Hold on. Let me, God, it's so hard to rewind to the exact place. Here we go.
Oh, that's true. But
There's one. And there was two.
Oh, knees.
But did you hear that? Big bang. Did you hear that big bang?
Yeah. So if you look, It doesn't look like Jesse's muted. I don't know if I'm muted. So it
Oh,
could be from
maybe
anybody.
that's, oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Jesse doesn't, you were muted though. I know that.
I can't remember if I was or
Yeah,
not. So
you were. But if Jesse wasn't muted, it might have been from her. Okay. Gotcha. That could be. Jesse, do you remember if you were muted or not?
Well, it would show next to her name right there if she was muted. It would show the microphone symbol.
Yeah, but it wouldn't show it to the people. It would just show it like
No,
to
it
us.
shows it to us. So when I watch, like on YouTube, it shows when I mute my mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we see it. We would see the symbol. Yeah. Like now.
I don't see the symbol on the
Yeah, that's because we're not on the big screens. We're got the other one up. So I was gonna show you. Yeah.
So you mean it shows it on YouTube is what you're saying?
Yeah, you can see it on YouTube.
Okay, so let me look at it because see, it doesn't in the StreamYard channel. It does not show that you're muted on stage. I can see it. It shows the picture backstage of you being muted. So
yeah,
hold on.
I can see it when we're muted on StreamYard too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do me a favor, mute yourself right now.
Okay, you have to make us bigger though, to
Okay,
where
hang
it's
on.
showing our names and stuff.
Okay, I've made it bigger. It's huge. Let me take bipolar off here just a minute. There we go. Okay, now let me make you bigger. Okay, and go ahead. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. There we go.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, now mute. Go ahead and mute yourself.
I was muted. Here.
What I'm saying is I can't see that you're muted. It does not show.
So next to my name, it shows the microphone symbol with the long.
Not on my channel. Not on mine. It doesn't. I think it just shows to the person that they're muted.
Like when you mute or when Jesse was muted, I can see it.
Well, how come I can't?
I don't know. That's really weird.
I cannot see.
That is strange.
Mute it now. Go ahead and mute. Where'd you go? Oh, because it's rewound. No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, it doesn't. You're seeing yours. Okay? It doesn't show. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell who's muted unless I look at them backstage. I'll take a screenshot so you'll see what I'm talking about here. Hang on.
No, I believe you, but it's weird because I can see people when they mute. And that's how I'll know when you're muted, by looking at the mic. And then, yeah.
There's nothing that shows. There's nothing. I don't see any mic symbol at all on YouTube at all.
Mute yours for me.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, I see the microphone. I took a screenshot so you can see that I can see it.
Are you looking at the
StreamYard?
StreamYard or
right now? StreamYard.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, mute yourself right now. Okay, yeah, I can see. I thought you were talking about in YouTube. Like that's what I was saying on YouTube or StreamYard. I thought you said YouTube. Yeah, I can see it on see it on StreamYard.
Yeah.
And she was not muted. So that could have been absolutely could have been Jesse. No
That's what I'm saying. You know, we don't have to ask her if she was muted. We would tell, we'd see the mic. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you can't see it on YouTube, only in StreamYard.
That is weird. We used to be able to. Maybe it changed.
Something changed. A whole bunch of stuff changed on StreamYard. So, okay, did Lauren disappear? Did I scare her away?
She's gone.
Okay. Okay. Actually, Lauren cut this out for me. I'm going to play this. And this is what happened last night. I literally was saying good night, and I was getting ready to play Old Bat in a Cowboy Hat and show the tinfoil hats when I don't know how it happened, but my bottom, I have veneers on top and bottom, and it popped and shot out of my mouth. And a lot of people didn't see it, but I mean, if you're looking at me, you saw it. And a lot of people, they just weren't looking at me. They were listening, moving around. So I'm going to play that right now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the regular picture, and I'm going to show you what Lauren made for me, and it's really funny. And then I'm going to clip this out, and I'm going to put it up as a short. So it will be there forever and eternity to remind people that no matter what you do, I've done something more embarrassing than you. So let me grab it here really quickly. And again, we're going to do it in slow motion too, guys. Oh, that's not. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, hang on. I keep clicking the wrong button. Okay, this is number 2. Okay, 11:19. Let me move this back just a little bit. There we go. Okay, let me do that. Whoops. I want to close that out. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, now watch carefully. This is going to pop up here. I'm trying to pronounce a name on the screen, and I'm totally mispronouncing it. When it just comes flying out, like it was possessed, like it was a demon, like somebody cast a spell on my veneers. So here we go. When you have no sleep, you're kind of wacky. If I'd have had sleep, I never would have done that. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's see. Anything here? What? Is our live down? Miss Blankenship. Stacy, is our live down? Stacy. Stacy. Stacy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm calling you. You can't hear me. Moonlight says our live stream is down. Is it down?
I'll have to check.
People in chat are saying no, it's not. Okay,
weird.
Never mind. But couldn't you hear me calling you?
Yes, but I thought it was a video from the other night.
No, it was me calling you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Moonlight, I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody can hear and see us. So let's get back to this. Says, is Stacy a real person? No, she's not even real AI. She's fake AI. real AI. She's fake. Fake. There's more people. We have it set to music. We do. Get ready. Get ready. Here it comes. Let me grab it here. Let's do this. There we go. Oh my God. Let's see.
I didn't know you were playing that yet. And I'm like, there's something wrong with Trisha. Oh my gosh.
She's stroking out. She's finally stroking out in real life. It's happening.
Confused. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Okay. Oh my God. Yes, Kaylu, my veneer, bottom veneer, not only popped out, it broke in half and came shooting out like it had a little rocket on it. Just went, and I was mortified. I didn't know what the hell to do. So, but Lauren made me this video last night and I was dying laughing. Let me grab it here. I told you we're going to look at this like the Zapruder film, just frame by frame. Where is it here?
I am Kelly J. Oh, bipolar. I'm sorry.
It's time. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
My teeth just fell out. Popped out of my mouth. Just came flying out. Just came flying out of my mouth. Just walking out of my mouth like this. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Time for me to go. But it's time. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
My teeth just fell out.
Heck, woman.
Oh my God. Did you hear what you said? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What the heck, woman? I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean, what the heck? I have no idea. No idea. Oh my God. Okay, just one more time, people, because I need to feel the complete and utter humiliation. And thank you, Lauren, for putting this music behind it because it fits beautifully. And don't miss Stacy's absolute disgust with me. Like somehow I can control this from happening. What the heck, woman? It's time. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
My teeth just fell out.
Heck, woman.
Just came flying out. Just came flying out of my mouth. Just walking out of my mouth like this. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Time for me to go. And look, and you can't tell, but I'm sitting there going, I'm going to move away. I'm never going to come back. I'm done. I'm too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed to continue on.
That's such a cute clip. I love it.
It's such a cute what?
Clip.
I know. It made me laugh so hard. Exactly, Jules and me. No sympathy from AI Stacy. You know, she's not like, are you okay? Are you choking? You know, what happened? Did you bite down and bite your tongue? Did an animal get in your mouth? What the heck, woman?
I think I said that or something close to that night. You said Wendy was dead. I was like,
oh
my God.
There's my other teeth.
Oh.
No, sorry. These are extras, guys. These are extras. But I tried to get some chiclets so I could like spit them all out at once. This is my extra top. I don't have an extra bottom, and that's the one that broke. But yeah, that night that when we confused Wendy Wobbles with my cousin who had passed, who was also named Wendy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was yelling at Ping because I thought he was talking about my dead cousin. And I said, she's dead. She's dead. And
He said,
he's going,
Wendy's dead.
I said, Wendy's dead. And they're like, no, she's not. And you said, I think you said what, the F woman. Didn't you?
Like,
Did
my
you?
God, woman.
No, you said, my God, woman. Oh, here's what you said. My God, woman, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I thought he was talking about my dead cousin. I couldn't figure out why he kept saying she's alive. I'm like, no, she's dead. And then we were worried that maybe we had killed Wendy with our word.
I know.
And she came back. So
yeah, so when I saw her in chat yesterday when you weren't in here or whatever, I'm all, hi Wendy, I'm so glad you're here.
I know every time I see Wendy,
she-
every time I see Wendy wobbles, I'm like, phew, okay, she's here. That
Wendy
was so
was-
bad.
I don't
That
know if
was-
we have her contact information. We
We should have it. We should have it just in case. And that was our January 1st, 2026 episode. So yeah, I was getting so frustrated. Couldn't figure out why Ping was trying to tell me that my cousin Wendy was alive. I'm like, damn it, man, she's dead.
So,
Wendy's dead.
Yeah.
So.
Jesse, I'm working on a blooper reel. We have some really good ones from Trisha at the cabin that
Oh my God.
we could get. Oh my gosh, they're brilliant bloopers. So
and totally not brilliant because they're smart or well planned, just insane.
yeah.
You know, absolutely insane. So anyway, there you go. Like I said, I'm going to clip this. Feel free to share it on your social media because the humiliation needs to be total. When I do something like that, I never want it forgotten. So I like I said earlier, my first inclination was I privatized the video and I was going to clip it out. And then I went, no, it's out there. I'm sure it's out there. And I was right. And then I went to sleep. I forgot to make it public. So I made it public again today. But yeah, there you go. And thank you, Lauren. That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. I was trying to get chiclets today and I couldn't find them. But
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, chiclets would have been good. But
Me
hey,
too. I need to find that. Yeah.
You know, blowing out my extra top veneers is just as good. So now I need to go sterilize them because they flew out on my damn keyboard there. So I can make it really up close if anybody is dying to see it up close. Anybody dying to see it up close?
I guess because I don't even see it come out.
Really?
Yeah, I just see your hand over. I didn't see it come out at all. So I feel cheated.
Okay, well, hold on, because I've been practicing this, okay?
Oh, Lakoko has a brilliant idea. She says, we need what the heck women t-shirts.
Oh my gosh, do we ever? That is perfect. What the heck, woman? But it's got to somehow convey the complete and utter irritation that you have with me as the most humiliating moment of my career in live stream is happening.
To me, it's more like a shock is what I feel.
Well, and again, I couldn't be, the only way I could be more humiliated is if I sat here and I realized I wasn't dressed. Oh God, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, okay, hold on. I checked this out today and I did it right. So let me, let's see here. Hang on just a second.
That is hilarious.
That was just too funny.
And then Kelly J says, I feel like Stacy is thinking that often.
That's true. I think Stacey's always thinking that. It's just every once in a while she can pop out with it, you know. So, okay, let's see here. I need to back this up and find the time again. It was like 11. Okay, that's right. Hang on. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. Let me pull this up here and I will show you a big, big close-up.
Okay, there it is. I was trying to find this. Okay. That's hilarious. Thanks.
Oh, wrong one. Kurt. AI. She's fake AI. Okay. Mitz Blankenship. Oh, let me turn this off just a second here. Where is that? There's that. I'm going to slow it down so you can see it better, okay? So let me slow this down. Playback speed. That was funny. Everybody got so freaked out when I slowed it down. Okay. Now. Okay. Hang on. I just got to move this over here. What?
Stephanie Ferraro says, we start cults when left unattended.
That's right. Okay. Now, let me turn this off.
Jesse Roblin, that's the question I was going to ask Kim P. Perfect.
What's that?
What is it? So
oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Sorry. Get this up here. I didn't realize that it looked like I was naked when I'd wear those because they were so comfortable. They were flesh colored. And I guess to me, they were light brown, but it looked like I was naked, didn't it?
Okay. Yes.
And that's what a lot of people told me was it looks like I wasn't wearing any pants. I wore them constantly. Looking back on it, that might have been a hint that maybe I should have gotten a different pair, but no. Why stop doing something that's embarrassing? Why stop? Yeah. Okay, I just need to check something really quickly here. Okay, now Stacy, can you see that? Now, take a look.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm going to play. This is on the slowest thing. Okay, the slowest speed. Here we go. Says, is Stacy a real person? No. She's not a real AI. She's fake. There it comes. See?
Okay.
It just popped. It like it had a mind of its own, broke in half, and popped out of my mouth. What the hell? Oh, that's too funny.
I had to not laugh just from the way you sounded when it slowed down like that. You sounded so high.
Oh my
gosh.
But you know what? I just want to show one more thing of humiliation. Look at my face. I don't smile or anything. At that moment, I swear to you, I am thinking, I am quitting and I'm never coming back ever again. This is the worst possible thing other than like passing gas really loudly or something, So, but look at the look on my face. That is what I'm thinking. Hold on just a second here. Says, is Stacy a real person? No. She's not a real AI. She's fake. I mean, look at the look on my face. I'm done. That's a look of somebody whose life is over.
Yes. It sounds like, whoa, dude. Like, whoa.
Like, whoa, this is some good pot, dude.
Yeah,
whoa.
Oh, God. See, and people wonder why I don't show myself on camera.
Yeah, you wonder why. There you go. There's a great reason not to. Absolutely.
And then I don't want to
Absolutely.
be walking down the street and people go, "You hang out with that crazy woman, don't you?"
Yes,
No.
they'll recognize you.
Yeah.
They'll recognize you. Exactly. Exactly. So, oh my God. I just, again, and for a little bit, I started to just spiral down. I mean, quickly, like, because I was so mortified. And I knew what was coming. And I was mortified. And then I went, oh my God, Trisha, that's hilarious. That's the most hilarious thing that has happened. You've got to embrace it and make sure everybody sees it and enjoy it. And again, analyze it, play it over and over, slow it down. And then I started laughing my ass off. I went from, oh my God, I'm never coming out of my house. I'm not going on YouTube again, to just laughing to where I couldn't breathe. So anyway, okay.
Angela Connolly says, when it happened, I spat out my Dr. Pepper, but nobody seemed to notice.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Well, exactly. TMTB80, sleep deprivation in real time. And that is true. I was and I'm sleep deprived at this moment, but not like I was last night. It was bad last night. So, oh my God. You know what?
Roblin says, Trisha, you are an inspiration to us all.
And looking at that, how can I not be an inspiration to you? I mean, when you were like trying to decide what you wanted to be when you grew up, isn't this part of what you wanted to be? Just what I did? I think so. I think so. Absolutely. Thank you, Jesse. You are so kind to me. There was one other thing I was going to tell you. Yeah, Robin, thank you. Robin Meyer saw it in real time. Oh, you saw it that time. Oh, I thought you were saying you saw it in real time. Yeah, exactly. And again, I was just, that look on my face, I think that's the quickest I spiraled into a depression. And I don't get depressed very often. But I was like, I'm never getting out of bed. I was just, and then something snapped me out of it. And I thought, God, this is perfect. This is what will make you laugh your butt off, So anyway,
I bet Kayla's trying to off somebody in chat right now.
What?
Okay, so we have an amazing chatter that has it's like TMB.
TMB 80 or something, right?
Yeah, so I guess they say something. Kayla says, tomb, like a fake fingernail, tomb instead of TMB. And then she goes, oh my God, TMB, not tomb.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God.
I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can say it, but I should tell you, I love autocorrect mistakes.
Oh, I do too. I love reading them. They are so funny. They are the best.
I'm gonna say a slight bad word, but okay, so my daughter texted me today, 'cause she was at home, when my granddaughter gets her Happy Meal, what to take off, what to put on it. So I'm just sitting on the couch earlier and my daughter texts me and it just says, no onion, no pickles, ass cheese, extra fries, small orange soda. And I'm like, what else? I texted her and I go, what the F? And she goes, add cheese. And I'm like, what's that? I'm like, 'cause I couldn't figure out what she was saying at all. It didn't even dawn on me. What is that? Is that some new cheese? No.
I can't breathe. Oh my God. Ass cheese. The new ingredient at McDonald's.
I thought about screenshotting it and posting it on Facebook.
Oh my God. No. Free ass cheese with your order. Just ask. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She does those autocorrect things a lot. It's so funny. Thank you, Lord Thomas. I'm like, these young people nowadays. You know?
Read what Terry said.
Uh-oh. We go back. See. I'm slow, Terry.
She says, I'm pretty sure I don't want any of that ass cheese.
Oh, yeah. And then I think that was terrible. And I got freaked out because I'm like, what is she talking about? It's her. So that's why I go, what the F? Ass cheese? With the
Oh my
question
god.
mark.
Oh
And
my
then-
god.
And then afterwards, I'm like, it's disturbing that instead of saying, when she puts add cheese, all you do is ask for a cheeseburger. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Woman,
You
what are
know, that's a
talking
great
about?
point. You don't say a hamburger, add cheese.
I'm like, what is wrong with your sister? I said to myself.
That sounds like something I do. I just want a plain hamburger, but add the cheese, please.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh god. Hold on, I gotta mute.
Yes, I need a reboot. I need warnings. I wish. No.
What?
They said now the rumor's going to be we're all on drugs. Well, I wish.
Yeah, no kidding. That would solve a lot of our problems, actually. Oh, you guys, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. Oh my gosh.
Kathy Lynch says plain burger, no ass cheese.
Oh god. Oh man. Uh-oh. Is Dr. John in here? Did somebody say?
Uh-oh.
I know. He can have us all committed.
I know.
Oh no. Oh my god. Hold on. I just saw somebody say
Dr. John. Not Dr. John and Lauren. Oh my god. Laugh out loud, they said.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were saying they were in here. I was going, not Dr. John, please. I don't want him to know. I don't want him to know the true me, please. Oh God. I'm sorry. I so needed that. Oh my God. Okay.
I should have sent it to you earlier because I was just laughing so hard when she did that.
Oh God. Well, again, there's two components here.
Yeah.
The ass cheese, and how about just saying cheeseburger and saying instead of a hamburger, add the cheese. I mean, what?
I'm like, I have failed her if she doesn't know that.
Oh my God. That is too funny. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna text Lauren and tell her that her video went over very well. So hang on here.
It's so cute. I like it. I want to show my husband.
Oh yeah. Your video was a hit.
Oh my gosh, Chipmunk.
What? Oh no, what?
It's funny, I'm sorry. But it says, Chipmunk 44 says, I was texting my cousin the other day. I was asking her questions about menopause and symptoms. Her response was, my hot flashes always involve head. She mean heat? I mean, I don't know what she was trying to say.
Maybe headaches, headaches, maybe.
There you go.
Oh my God. I would look at that and I just have a visual of,
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh hell. Oh Jesus, that you guys, you are cracking me up.
Yeah, Angela, genius. Exactly. And when I try to explain this to her, like I remember talking about her with this before. So if I just tell her just order a cheeseburger, I know she might get all wet. I don't know. We'll see how she takes it.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. That is too funny. Oh Oh, you guys are killing me. You're absolutely killing. Yeah, Brooke Rose, Websleuths After Dark. Oh God, that is too funny. What time is it here? I just want can you talk amongst yourselves? I want to see if I can find this picture. If I can't find it, I'll find it like on Monday. But it is so funny, and I'll show you here in a minute. Let's see. Hold on.
Chipmunk says, I wrote her back. Wow, really?
Oh shit. Okay.
It's like,
oh my God.
When people do talk to text, oh my gosh.
It is, I know, the stuff that comes out is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, I've got to find this one picture. And I don't even want to tell you what it is because it is too funny. Love and Coco knows what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Hang on. But you know when you like send your friends pictures and stuff, and then like 3 days later, you're trying to find it, and it's 45 feet up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. What date is this? No, I'm in June. It wasn't June. It was just a few days ago. Let's see here.
Because there's so many, we get so many messages.
I know.
A lot.
Oh, where is it?
And you get 50 times more than I do.
It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Oh, I gotta find that picture. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. I know it's here. I know it's here. I don't even want to give you a hint about what it is because it is so funny. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Come on. Well, you guys, I'll have to do. I'm not sure if we're gonna come on tomorrow, but definitely I'll find it for Monday, and it will. It may not be as funny as tonight, but it will be close. I promise you. So hang on just a second here.
Let's see. Check my email.
There we go. Okay, I think that's everything, everybody. I think we've done enough damage tonight. So thank you for laughing with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. And please feel free to clip that out and send it anywhere you want, okay? Because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Oh, God. I needed that laugh, you guys, so desperately. Anyway, just want to make sure that... That's right, Phyllis Jarnett. No saving it. No saving Websleuths after tonight. We're going down. We're going down. So let's see here. Kalu209 says, please watch Inside Edition about Sally. Is there new information? Stacy, do you know if there's any new information about Sally, the missing girl from Australia?
Yeah, not at this time. There's not.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, everybody. We may not go live tomorrow night, but we will definitely go on Monday. And I want to thank our wonderful moderators. You know how much I love you. Love you guys. Love you. And that would be Love and Coco, Four Sons Mom, Moonlight View, Alicia Gallegos, also Detective's Daughter, Lynn Jen 2, and Stacy. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you for being so supportive, and thanks for having our back. We appreciate it, and we love our mad chatter. So maybe tomorrow night, definitely on Monday. Hold on, I've got to grab a picture here because we are going to go out playing Old Bat and a Cowboy. Oh, definitely on Monday we will announce. We're going to have all of the tinfoil hat entries ready to go. They're a little scattered right now, but definitely we will be having those, and we'll show you who I don't know how we can pick a winner. There's just too many cute ones,
Oh,
just way too many cute ones. So hang on here. Let me do this. Let me do this. We're gonna start. We did this last night. We're gonna start out with Mr. Potato Head. And who did Mr. Potato Head again? Oh, that's not Mr. Potato Head. Sorry. Gosh, Emily. Was it Emily?
oh yeah.
Or Margie, or who was it?
No, it was Emily something. Now
I'm so sorry. We're terrible. Please forgive us.
Terrible. Usually I'm so good with the names.
Yeah. We usually just give the first names anyway, but I love this. The sign is what kills me. The end is near. July 22nd, 2020, crossed off. 2021, crossed off. 2022, crossed off. 2023, crossed off. 2024, crossed off. 2025, crossed off. 2026, not crossed off, but should be. So next year will be our 8th year for the end of the world again.
And you know that you get the whole symbolism with the potato head.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Chad. It's like this is like a portrait of Chad Daybell, except this is better looking. So, okay, everybody, if we don't see you, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll definitely be here Monday, maybe tomorrow. Just have to wait and see. It just depends on how much sleep we get, and maybe if we get a little therapy, we'll be here. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I think we desperately need some therapy. Okay, everybody, it's time for Old Bat in a Cowboy Hat. And don't forget to check out Websleuths.com, the very best true crime discussion forum ever. See you later, my darlings. Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's an old bat in a cowboy hat, reading case files on a cellular phone. Coffee stain maps on the kitchen table, red string on an evidence board shown. Screens glow blue in a bifocal glare, bookmark tabs like a secret armory, whispering dates like a spell to herself. I know who you are, you won't outrun me. Websleuths in the dead of night, turning every rumor into black and white, digging through the dirt till the truth bites back. Click, clack, click, clack. Old bat in a cowboy hat, riding through the forums like a desert track, chasing down the lies till the truth comes back. No rest, no slack, she's coming through the wires, better watch your back. Got a fan club on a message board, username flashing like a wanted sign, little avatars in a digital posse, follow every breadcrumb, every crooked line. She's got printouts stuffed in a cardboard box, hidden under quilts in the cabin shed, grins when the news plays a breaking story. I solved that puzzle 3 months ahead, oh yeah. Websleuths in the dead of night, turning every rumor into black and white, digging through the dirt till the truth bites back. Click, clack, click, clack. Old bat in a cowboy hat, riding through the forums like a desert track, chasing down the lies till the truth comes back. No rest, no slack, she's coming through the wires, better watch your back. You can change your name, you can ditch your past.